Okay, this is BoxingWave. I'm doing a post-fight review on Lucas Matthysse versus Danny Garcia. Just finished fresh from watching the fight just now, so I'm trying to do this video while everything is fresh in my head. Great fight. It was just as good as I thought it was gonna be. I predicted Danny Garcia to win by decision, and that's exactly what happened. I made that prediction because I thought Danny Garcia had superior boxing skills, and I thought he was going to use that to his advantage. I think he has a good chin, and I think Lucas Matthysse has a good chin, and I didn't think neither one of them was going to knock each other out. If there was a knockout, it was definitely going to be from Matthysse. And honestly, I thought in the early rounds, I thought he might have knocked out Danny Garcia, but he didn't. You know, Danny stuck in there. He was losing early. I think the first couple of rounds, as far as I remember, I had the first couple of rounds Matthysse winning. Matthysse stepped his game up. Even with the loss, Matthysse stepped his game all the way. He looked faster. He was moving his feet. He was ducking. He was countering Garcia. Garcia looked like he was trying to survive at a lot of those rounds, and he was missing, and he was getting countered, and with hard shots too, like to the body, to the face. He was just not Danny Garcia, and he looked scared. He looked nervous in a lot of in the earlier rounds. I think the first two rounds gave to Matthysse. I think the third round, Matthysse was winning in the beginning, and then Garcia came back, and I gave Garcia that round, and then Garcia beat him in the fourth round. The fourth round was the first round Garcia looked like Danny Garcia. And then after that, Matthysse just came right back. Up until the point where, I don't know if it was the 6th, 7th round, Matthysse eyes swell up like out of nowhere. I gotta watch the fight again. I gotta check it out. But I don't know how he got I don't know if it was from a headbutt. I don't know if it was a punch. I gotta watch it again, but to be sure. But his eyes swelled up, and it changed the whole fight. Like the whole fight went into Danny Garcia's favor, and then from that point on, Garcia took advantage. But he wasn't. He was punching. He was taking control of the fight, but at the same time, he was still fighting smart. He didn't get reckless. He attacked his eye, but he wasn't leaving himself way open. Matthysse kept fighting, but you can tell his whole way, you know, his confidence and everything just went down a little bit. And towards the later rounds, though, Garcia was taking a little bit too much of a break, I felt. And I felt like Matthysse did win maybe a couple of those last, like, later rounds, like maybe the 9th or 10th round. I don't know, somewhere in there. Like maybe I think the 11th round is when he got knocked down, but the later rounds, somewhere in between there, he won like maybe 2 more rounds, and I had it pretty much dead even up until the knockdown. Garcia knocked him down, and from there on, I think it was pretty much over. You know, it was over. The last round, Garcia did get a point taken from him because he hit him low. But even with that point taken, even if a point was taken early in the fight, because Danny Garcia hit him low a few times early in the fight, and I thought the ref was going to take points early, but he didn't. But even if he took an additional point, I still gave Danny Garcia the win for the knockdown. I felt like he dominated the fight more, even though Matthysse looked better in the beginning. And like I said, even with the loss, I think Matthysse looked great. I think when he was winning, I think he looked a lot sharper. I think his jabs were better. I think he was doing good at countering. I like the way his moving around. You know, he was applying pressure the whole fight up until the point where his eye got swollen. He was just on Garcia, and Garcia was backing up. But you know what? I give a lot of credit for Danny Garcia because it proves that he has a chin. If Matthysse could hit you with some of those shots that he was landing, the hooks, I thought Danny was going to go down early. Like, I think like the second round early. He was hitting him with some good body shots and some good shots to the face. And Danny stood and fought. So, I'm impressed by that. I'm impressed with Danny because he didn't go in there and rumble with him. He was fighting. He brawled with him, but he was smart about it the whole time. Even when Mathisse's eye swelled up, he was still like real, like he was being smart. Like he didn't get reckless with it. So I thought it was overall like, I was obviously the fight of the night. That was the fight of the night, just like expected. That was the fight that I really wanted to see from the beginning, and you know, I hope they have a rematch. I don't think they're gonna have a rematch, not now, but like not the next fight. But I hope somewhere down the line they end up fighting again because Matthysse looked good. I think as far as 140 pounds, I think those are the number 1 and 2 guys in 140 at 140 right now. I think Matthysse still could beat anybody else in 140. Probably could beat most of the people in 147 as well. If he wants to go and move up in weight. As far as Danny Garcia, I don't know what I really want from him next. I know they're probably going to try to make him go move up to fight Floyd. I really don't think he's ready for Floyd, even though he's really good. And he won and he's undefeated. And that's probably going to be the next fight they're probably going to push. I really don't want him to fight Floyd yet. But, you know, it's probably going to happen. Other than that, I don't really see who else I feel like in 140 Danny Garcia should fight. You know, I would like to see him fight Adrian Broner, though, if that is even a possibility. That would be a good fight. I look forward to watching that fight. But thanks for tuning in, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to USA MVP. Follow me on Twitter. Wavy_10, and see you in the next video.